Good evening, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio. Let's go ahead and get right into some top and trending stories for your Wednesday. East Carolina University reported COVID clusters in 12 of their 15 residence halls on Tuesday, including an outbreak on the ECU volleyball team. Now, the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services is reporting that between July 1st and September 2nd of this year, clusters among school sports teams accounted for 45% of all clusters in North Carolina middle and high schools. This is despite most school sport activities not beginning until August. The state health department has also found that children aged 17 and under made up 31% of the state's new COVID cases in 1 week alone, the highest percentage seen since the pandemic began. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services recommends sports programs practicing outside and social distancing when possible, disinfecting frequently, avoid sharing foods or drinks, and considering working out or practicing in smaller groups. You can always find the latest COVID-19 statistics right here at WNCT.com and, of course, at the State Health Department's website. Staying on the topic of COVID-19, there could be a new type of vaccine coming. Researchers at Cincinnati Children's Hospital are working on trials to test a new no-needle COVID-19 vaccine. It's called CVXGA1, and it would be administered in the form of a nasal spray, similar to some flu vaccines. The research is currently being done on individuals aged 18 to 75. Dr. Rachel Roper with ECU's Brody School of Medicine believes this type of COVID vaccine, if done successfully, will help build protection in younger individuals and lessen vaccine hesitancy. Well, East Carolina University Police held a briefing today about law enforcement's preparations for the start of football season. ECU's first home game is this Saturday, September 11th against South Carolina, with kickoff starting at noon. It's the first large-scale football home game since 2019. And on your sides, Amber Joseph attended the briefing, and ECU police tell her they expect the stadium to be near full capacity. Captain Chris Sutton tells Amber several law enforcement agencies, including members of the FBI, will be assisting the university as the game is on the 20th memorial of the 9/11 attacks. ECU's Division of Health Services will have a mobile health unit on hand at all home football games this year to provide public health screenings. Not on your sides, Amber Joseph will have more on what to expect this upcoming game day weekend and how you can take the precautions necessary to be safe and go Pirates. That's coming up on your news at 5 and 6. Your Storm Team 9 weather forecast for the middle of your work week and a new mode of transportation is heading to the city of Kinston. That and more coming up after this short break.
When you're tired, winding down from a long day dealing with... Get the news you need at 11 to finish your day out right.
A lot can happen between 6 and 11, but we've got you covered.
From preparing the most up-to-date forecast in our weather center so you know what to expect in the morning, to continuing to follow stories that impact you and covering live breaking news.
9 on Your Side at 11 is here for you.
Join us weeknights on 9 on Your Side News at 11.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio, bringing you some top and trending stories for your Wednesday. We'll get right into some weather. We are in a weather alert day today, heading into tomorrow, Thursday. That could bring the possibility of some rain showers and some thunderstorms. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasilenko has that forecast for you.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko. It is a weather alert day today through Thursday as the potent cold front approaches the area today and arrives by tomorrow with scattered downpours and isolated strong to severe storms slated to move in later this afternoon and then again for Thursday. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal risk for severe weather for nearly all of the east today. That's a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. Rainfall totals over the next 2 days will average anywhere between 1 to as much as 3 inches. That rainfall spread about over 2 days doesn't necessarily mean flash flooding will be a concern, but any one storm producing some heavy downpours over a short amount of time could create some ponding on roadways and hydroplaning concerns, so something to keep in mind over the next 2 days. As we play out the rest of the afternoon, isolated showers and storms will begin to bubble up for the mid-afternoon, but by the late afternoon and evening, that's when a total eruption of scattered downpours and isolated strong to severe storms will occur. And it comes as that cold front approaches the area and arrives by tomorrow morning with some morning showers and storms, isolated in fashion, but growing in coverage as we reach the afternoon and early evening. Scattered showers and storms will be likely Thursday afternoon and evening, again, some of which could turn strong or severe. By Thursday night, the system passes out to sea and into the Atlantic, helping to redirect and push Larry out to sea and away from the East Coast. At the same time, this cold front is going to gobble up a Gulf of Mexico low, send it across the southeast United States Thursday night, and then eventually out to sea. Once we reach your Friday and Saturday forecast, there's that tropical-like low missing us just south of eastern North Carolina by Friday night and Saturday morning. So if you're not counting, that's 2 tropical systems we'll be missing out on here in eastern North Carolina, with only indirect impacts slated to move into the east today through Friday from Hurricane Larry. Those indirect impacts will include larger swells and also a life-threatening rip current risk. There's lots going on in your forecast over the next 2 to 3 days, so be sure to download the free Storm Team 9 weather app to keep tabs on it all. Over the next several days here in eastern North Carolina, we have those weather alert days in effect today and tomorrow. A tropical wave of moisture will miss us to our south on Friday, resulting in partly to mostly sunny skies and near seasonable readings in the middle to upper 80s. The weekend forecast and straight through early next week turns hot, humid, drier, and sunnier. Mostly sunny skies are expected for inland and coastal communities Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and even next Tuesday. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s to low 90s inland, with middle to upper 80s along the coast. Make it a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, everybody, and do your best to remain weather aware as those showers and strong to severe storms fire up for the second half of your day. I'm Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasolenko.
Fort Bragg officials met today to ask the public's input on renaming the post. Last year, Congress passed the 2021 National Defense Authorization Act that required all military installations named after Confederate soldiers to be renamed. Fort Bragg began as Camp Bragg on September 4th of 1918, named in honor of Confederate General Braxton Bragg for his efforts in the Mexican-American War. There are 10 military installations that will be required to change names, including Fort Lee in Virginia, Fort Rucker in Alabama, and Fort Hood in Texas are just a few. One suggestion is to, quote-unquote, rename the base as Fort Bragg, named after Braxton Bragg's cousin, Union Soldier General Edward Bragg. To pass along your name recommendations or to learn more about the naming commission, you can find those links on our website at WNCT.com. And the city of Kinston is introducing a new form of transportation to their city, bird scooters. The Los Angeles-based company is bringing their electric scooters to the city in the upcoming days. The scooters are available through a mobile app, and users are charged to ride by the minute, but at no cost to the city. They can be used on roads, bike lanes, and on sidewalks, reaching a maximum speed of 15 miles per hour. Riders must be at least 18 years of age and are encouraged to wear a helmet while riding. Kinston Mayor Don Hardy says the scooters will help close the gap between public transportation and personal for many of their community members. The company also offers 50% discounts to low-income riders, nonprofits, veterans, and more. To sign up, you can head over to our website at WNCT.com for that additional information. The company has also stated all eligible riders will receive 2 free 30-minute rides per day for as long as it takes to help our communities recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, that is going to wrap up this WNCT Now digital news update. Of course, we have more news coming up for you tonight on our broadcast at 5, 6, 10, and 11. So be sure and stay tuned for that for all the top and trending stories, not only here in the East, but nationwide. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.